Welcome to Evergreen Family Medicine. Today we are with Dr. Anca Dauer with Evergreen to get to know you a little bit more. Thanks for your time today.
Absolutely.
So, first of all, what's your story? How did you arrive at Evergreen Family Medicine?
Well, I was recruited to Evergreen Family Medicine and so glad that I was. We checked out a few places to where to lay roots, and when we came out to Evergreen, it was just instant. My husband and I, we just knew from that whole weekend that we spent here and getting to know some of the other providers, it just felt like family and it felt like we would belong.
Mm-hmm. And you have a family.
We do have a family.
And you are very busy.
That's
and
right.
Apparently always near water.
Yeah, actually you're right. So we just love Oregon summers, and anytime we get a chance, anytime I'm not working or going off to the river, we're going to float, we're going to water ski, we're going to go to the lake and the coast. We just love being outdoors. We love all that the Pacific Northwest has to offer and just absolutely love it here.
Yeah. So what are some of your passions?
Well, Brian, we love to be around people. We love to host. We have small groups that we host on a regular basis. We're very involved with our community and church group. We're doing, we do game nights. We go outdoors, and we love to travel and do medical mission trips.
Yes, I wanted to talk to you about that. Tell us a little bit about medical mission trips. You've gone around the world several times to bring, it sounds like, some pretty significant medical support and help to people in some faraway places.
Yes, Brian, we've just been just blessed with the opportunities to serve overseas. I've lived overseas in Brazil and Guyana and Honduras, went to Ethiopia and Chad, Africa, spent some time in India and Guam, and most recently we were in Romania when the opportunity arose to be able to help provide free medical services to the Ukrainian refugees in Bucharest, Romania. It was an incredible opportunity and an incredible time.
Wow. What are some of the things that you learn or the lessons that come from going over on these medical mission trips?
Well, you learn a lot. Just the perspective of that it brings to just come back home after a trip like this, and you reflect back and you think, boy, I sure have a lot to be thankful for. For me, though, being overseas, being on the front line, so to speak, and being able to use my skill set to the max, because anytime you're out on a mission trip, right, any small skill you have will be put to use, and you get a lot of surprises, and you just have to be flexible and spontaneous a lot of times. But it is where I feel alive, Brian. I just feel alive, and I come back with a renewed sense of identity and energy, and just everything that I learned from being overseas to being able to apply it to my own practice here, and just knowing that we can offer a skill set to where the need is greatest. That just brings a lot of satisfaction.
I love it. I love hearing about that. You can just see it in your eyes about how that is such an important passion to you, and your husband, I assume, will go with you on the trips. That's great stuff. And of course, because we did an Evergreen talk on the topic, you're also very passionate about making good health-related choices. And I want to talk a little bit about your passion for the things that we can control just with diet and with choices.
That's right. I always try to leave my patients the options of, you can take a pill, but you can also have the option most of the time to make lifestyle changes to where you may not need to continue to take a medication. Or let's see if we can take you off some medications if you decide to make some changes. So, there's always something to be said about what is the underlying cause of disease here. If you come in with fatigue, we need to evaluate, are you getting enough sleep, enough quality sleep? How are you managing your stress? What are you eating? What's your diet like? What's your water intake? Do you get sunshine? Do you get exercise? I mean, all of this comes into play. And so for more of that, check out the Evergreen talks of 45 minutes on that, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, we spent a whole bunch of time talking about that, and it was great. You can find the Evergreen Talk videos on the Facebook page for Evergreen or YouTube channel as well. So, yeah, that was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, anything else you want to say on that point?
No, I'll just leave it be that that you don't have to be doomed to your genetics. That's my take home.
That's why I remember it for sure. Good to know. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Absolutely.
And for your passion and for your contribution, not only to our community, but those other places that you've gone and given your skills.
Thanks, Brian.
Totally impressive. Dr. Anca Dauer with us here on Evergreen Family Medicine's website, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. You can follow Evergreen on all those places and see more about providers like Dr. Dauer and more, all at evergreenfamilymedicine.com.